What's up everyone, Ace of All Trades here, back at it again with another retro gaming video. Now if you guys did get a chance to check out the last video, be sure to look down in the description box below where I will leave a link to the previous video and also a link to the entire playlist for retro gaming if you want to catch up with the series. Now this time around I'll bring you guys South Park, and that's the title of the game, South Park, nothing else. South Park was first developed by Iguana Entertainment and Apollosa Interactive for the PlayStation version, and it was published by Acclaim Entertainment. It came out for the Nintendo 64, which is very surprising, especially because usually not games of a mature status typically comes out to Nintendo products like that, especially not now. But it also came out for PC and it came out for the PlayStation. It was originally released back in December 12th of 1998. Such a long time. It's about to be 20 years. Like, man, like this is, man, that makes me feel old. 20 years almost since this game has been out. Oh man, time flies. But South Park, this game was actually classified as a first-person shooter, and I mean, technically, it was because of the weapons and everything like that. Yes, it's first person. As you can see, you going around and you can pick one of the boys: Stan, Cartman, Kenny, Kyle. I don't know why I forgot Kyle's name. And you can pick one of them, and you got different weapons and whatnot. You start off with a snowball, obviously, and you can actually change it to yellow snow, and you guys already know what that is, and I don't need to go without saying. So that's why it's labeled as a first-person shooter. Hilarious, I know. And this game is actually very fun to play, and you know, I'm a huge fan of the South Park series. It's like I said, they've been going 20 seasons and going, and I am not complaining at all. I hope that Trey Stone and Matt Parker continue to bring more South Park episodes, especially with them being relevant with everything as well, with the news, you know, stuff within social media, all of that. They can keep it going for a very long time, and I hope so, because you know, they definitely deserve it, and the shows are really good. I've watched all the South Park episodes multiple times, and I remember all of them. It's kind of a problem, but I really do enjoy South Park. I really do. Now, enough information about South Park. Now, the main reason why I wanted to do this retro video, especially pertaining around South Park, is because you guys already know the Fractured But Whole is supposed to be coming out. It was originally supposed to be back in, like, I mean, it was delayed like twice already. It was supposed to come out in the first quarter, the first fiscal quarter, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen now. It's been delayed again, and you know, as upset as I am about it, because I really want this South Park game to come out. Like, I really want this game to come out, because the Stick of Truth that came out was fire. Game was so much fun. I was cracking up. It was like a huge South Park episode, and I was never bored at any moment. I played the game for probably about 40 to 50 hours. I beat it twice using two different classes, and I thought the game was amazing. So when I saw the gameplay for this, and when I saw it at E3, and I saw it, I mean, in person, it was great. But even when I saw like trailers of it, I can't wait for this game to come out. And the original Stick of Truth came out, and it was delayed multiple times too. So as long as it is aiming for what they're doing from last game, I'm okay with it. As much as I want the game and everything like that, I'm fine. You know, I'm okay with games being delayed if it's of quality, and they make sure that the game runs well, is fun. They want to make sure that people enjoy themselves, and if they're doing it for that purpose, I'm all for it. Absolutely. I never want a game rushed. Absolutely not. Like, I prefer the game to just go ahead, them take their time and everything like that. I mean, of course, I want the game now, but I'd rather wait for a little bit longer and the game be amazing than get the game and it be trash. So I'm okay with it being delayed, but hopefully the next South Park game comes out. I mean, I'm just gonna get it for PC again. No reason to get it on console, just because, like, I mean, might as well get it on PC. Like I said, most of the time now, since I do have all the next gen consoles and everything along those lines, I only get console exclusive games, but most games I get on my PC. I mean, I spent a lot of money on my PC and building it and customizing it the way I wanted it to. Why waste money when I can get usually the best option by playing it on a PC instead of playing it on one of the consoles. No shot at the consoles, but I mean, if you had the options, why not? So, who would you choose? Out of all your South Park characters, and we will go with just the 4. I mean, you guys can add so many more. You can have Butters, you can have Jimmy, you can have Timmy, you can have, any of the girls, Wendy, any other adult characters, anything along those lines. But I'm going to say, if you had to choose your favorite character on South Park, I'm not even just going to limit it to the boys. Favorite character of South Park, who would you guys name? My personal favorite person on South Park is Cartman. And that's pretty obvious. Cartman is just hilarious. Yes, he's conniving. Yes, he's a bastard. We all know this. But that's what makes him hilarious. Like, Cartman is a funny character. Like, he really is. Like, one of my favorite episodes with Cartman. 2 favorite episodes. My favorite one of my favorite is with Cartman is the Halloween episode when the quote-unquote evil version of Cartman comes to South Park. Now, with Cartman being the asshole that he is, the evil version of Cartman is actually really, really nice. So I remember that episode like I've just watched it yesterday, and I remember like they kept saying hella like with Cartman and everything like that, and that shit was hilarious to me. And my second favorite episode with Cartman is the Scott Tenorman Must Die, when Cartman ends up spoiler alert if you haven't seen it already. This episode is very old, but Cartman ends up because he keeps getting basically tricked into doing things with Scott Tenorman and everything like that for him. And I'm not going to say what he ate or anything along those lines. I'm just going to put it like this. Well, I will say this though. Cartman ended up making Scott Tenorman eat his parents in chili, and it was hilarious. Just that whole episode had me dying laughing, and it was so messed up but funny. But that was probably my 2 favorite episodes with Cartman. So down in the description the comment section below, let me know who your favorite character is and what is your favorite episode with them. Let's get a dialogue going on, because I know you guys are really good in the comment section. I really do appreciate that. I'm curious to see what the rest of the guys have to say about South Park. I mean, I know I'm pretty adamant about South Park, and I'm pretty sure most of them are too. But you never know. Some people really like South Park. Some people really hate South Park, or they just don't care for it. I'm a South Park fan, so I love South Park. South Park is hilarious to me, so I want South Park to continue. Now, superpower. Now, since with the new South Park game coming out, fractured but whole, and not what you think, actual whole, like full, WHOLE. They're gonna be having superpowers. Now, the last game, Stick of Truth, it was more like World of Warcraft type. This time around, it's superpowers. So, if you had any type of superpowers, what would it be? Invisibility, super strength, the ability to fly, super speed, anything along those lines, like control weather, like thunder, lightning, or anything along those lines, something like that. What would you guys choose? Now, my superpower, I mean, honestly, I would probably, as much as I would love to be super strong, like, I just want to fly, dog. I'm not even gonna front with y'all. Like, I want to fly. Like, why I need planes and everything like that? If I got my own superpower and I can fly wherever I want to fly, hell yeah, why not? I mean, I could be like, you know what? I want to be like Captain America and have super strength. Now, I don't believe he really has super speed, but his speed is increased. But I would just want to fly. Like, I would want to be able to fly everywhere I go. I mean, if I can still have my regular human abilities and whatnot, I mean, I can always get faster. I can always get stronger, but I just can't start flying unless I take a plane. So flying would be probably my superpower, what I would want. I mean, that or maybe like super speed for obvious reasons. But that would be my superpower. Let me know down in the description box below what would your superpower be. And in ending remarks, I mean, South Park, amazing series, amazing show. Check it out if you guys haven't already. I'm sure you guys have. Unfortunately, the southpark.com website, since they go through Hulu now, originally they had all of their episodes free. Now they only have some of them free, but that's okay. But if you want to check that out, definitely check out the South Park for sure. Another game for South Park that I didn't get to mention earlier that was really fun for Nintendo 64 was Chef's Love Shack, and that was basically like trivia questions and mini games. Really fun to play. Check it out if you guys are interested. Thank you guys so much for watching another retro gaming video. I hope you guys really did enjoy the content. Let me know what you think in the description box, in the comment box below. This is Ace of All Trades with Gaming Illuminati, and I'm out.